Welcome to Let's Talk PCOS. I'm Christine, and if you've ever felt confused, dismissed, or overwhelmed on your PCOS journey, you're in the right place. This is where we connect the dots between hormones, inflammation, and real-life support so you can understand your body instead of fighting against it. You don't have to figure this out alone. Let's talk PCOS. Welcome. I'm Christine, your PCOS coach and dental hygienist. And today we're talking about something that causes a particular kind of confusion in the PCOS community. So you're diagnosed with PCOS and you decide to join a support group. So you start talking to other women with PCOS, and very quickly you notice something that doesn't quite add up. Her symptoms are completely different from yours. She struggles with weight. You do not. You have regular cycles. Hers are almost normal. She has significant acne. Your skin is fine. She was told she has insulin resistance. Your labs look okay. Same diagnosis, completely different experience. And sometimes you even start to wonder, do you actually have PCOS? Does she have PCOS? Are we even talking about the same thing? The answer is yes. And understanding why takes a little bit of unpacking. PCOS is not a one size fits all. It presents differently depending on which combination of features are present, how pronounced each one is, what your underlying genetics look like, and what your body is currently responding to. Clinically, researchers recognize 4 different presentations of PCOS based on the Rotterdam diagnostic criteria we talked about in earlier episodes. They are called phenotypes A, B, C, and D, and they reflect which combination of the 3 diagnostic features a woman has. Phenotype A is the most common and most metabolically significant. It includes all 3 features: irregular ovulation, elevated androgens, and the ovarian morphology on imaging. Women with this presentation tend to have the most pronounced symptoms and the strongest association with insulin resistance. Phenotype B has irregular ovulation and elevated androgens, but ovaries that appear normal on imaging. Phenotype C has elevated androgens and the ovarian morphology, but regular ovulation. And finally, phenotype D, sometimes referred to as lean PCOS, has irregular ovulation and ovarian morphology, but no obvious androgen excess. This one tends to present more mildly, metabolically, and is often the most misunderstood. Here is what this means practically. If you and the woman next to you in a support group both have PCOS, but have different phenotypes, your underlying drivers may look very different. The mechanisms that are most active in your body are not necessarily the same ones most active in hers, which means what works for her may not be the starting point for you. And what you are working on may not make sense to her at all. This is one of the many reasons that I am so cautious about one size fits all PCOS protocols. The condition is too variable for that approach to serve most women well. What matters is understanding your own picture, your specific labs, your specific symptoms, your specific history, and what those things are telling you about what your body is responding to right now. The other thing I want to say here is this: having a milder phenotype does not mean your experience is not real or not worth taking seriously. And having a more complex presentation does not mean you're broken. Both are just information about where to focus. In the next episode, we're going to talk about inflammation, what it actually means in the context of PCOS, why it matters beyond just a word that gets thrown around, and how it connects to so much of what you are experiencing day to day. If you have been following along since episode 1, you know that we are building something, and this next piece is an important one. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Real talk, real women, real life. See you next time on Let's Talk PCOS.